honorable guests, and my dear friends. Today, I am greatly honored to speak before you on this honorable gathering of National Science Day. In India, National Science Day is celebrated on 28th February every year. We celebrate this day to commemorate the Raman effect by our great physicist Sir C.V. Raman. He discovered it on 28th February 1928. He was also awarded the Nobel Prize on 1930 for the same. So, what is Raman effect? Raman effect is basically the change in the wavelength of light when a light beam is deflected by molecules. When a light beam transverses a transparent dust-free sample of chemical compound, a fraction of light emerges to go in the direction other than the incident beam. Every year, National Science Day is celebrated with various activities such as speeches, debates, quiz competitions, science exhibitions, or lectures in schools, colleges, university, and different academic institutions across the country. It is celebrated to bring awareness in people about the importance of science and popularizing the idea of science and technology. Every year it is celebrated with a particular theme which is given by the Department of Science and Technology. Theme for National Science Day 2020-21 is Future of STI, Impacts on Education, Skill and Work. Basically, this theme talks about the future impact of science and technology on the field of education and work. It states how new technologies can bring different innovations, and innovations and new science and technology are very essential for the development of economy and social and actually all-round development of a country. So by this, I conclude my speech by saying science and technology is the base of a country. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Vaishnavi Jha, Standard 11A, and I will be conducting an experiment. So, I will be showing this experiment for the Science Day, which will be held on 28th February 2021. The purpose of conducting this experiment is to test the fact that relative density of an object, that is the density of an object divided by density of water, decides that the object will sink or float. So, let's see. Hi, so I will be performing an experiment regarding the topic hydrostatics, for which I require 2 glasses of water, some salt, 2 lemons, and a spoon. So this is basically about the Archimedes principle that states that when an object is immersed in a body, it experiences an upward force that is equal to the magnitude of the force of gravity. We have the derivations that if the density of an object is more than water, it sinks, and if the density is less than water, it floats at the surface. So, for the experiment, first thing we do is we pour in equal amounts of water in both the glasses. As you can see, we have poured in equal amounts of water in both the glasses. Now we will be dropping in, say, glass A. You can see it sinks, that it settles on the bottom. Now for glass B, I add 2 teaspoons of salt. So you can see that the salt is completely dissolved, and now I will drop the second lemon. As I drop it, you can see that unlike the first lemon that sank, this lemon actually floats. Now we know simple reason that in the glass A, the lemon had more density than the water, and so it sank. But when we added salt into water in the glass B, the solution's density increased. The salt increases the density and the mass without changing the volume. So the solution's density increased and became more than the lemon, so lemon floats on the surface in the glass B. Thanks for watching.
Everyone, my name is Praveen Kumaramram.
And my name is Vechi Thakur.
We are from Swinna St. School, Ranchi, and this is our project named circuit globe on the generous occasion of National Science Day. It is celebrated on 28 February every year to mark the discovery of Raman effect by the Indian physicist Sir C.V. Raman on February 28, 1928. As the name of the project itself suggests, we have tried to represent a circuit as an ecosystem in itself. Through this model, concepts such as photoelectric effect and law of conservation of energy can be understood pretty easily. Now my partner will describe how it functions.
As we all can see, that sun is the main source of energy for all of us. The solar cells represent the producers and the mechanized elements represent the loads and the resistors. The sun emits photons of enough threshold frequency to release the electrons, which is then passed to the load and the resistors, and this is known as the photoelectric effect. And these are the discarded and damaged parts which are recycled again to make the solar cell, and when we sum up all the electrical energy and the heat energy used in this cycle, it always remains same, and it is known as law of conservation of energy.
I hope this explanation has made your understanding a bit clear and has made you to love physics a bit more. Thank you.
Good evening. All of you are requested to join the science quiz. As you know that a quiz competition has been organized to celebrate the Science Day. In this quiz competition, a student of class 11 will participate. I am going to just announce your name. Okay, some students are still joining. Let them join. From section A, Amisha Jha and Tejas. Are you present? Amisha Jha and Tejas. Amisha is present. Tejas, you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. From section
Yes, ma'am.
B.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Eliza and Gauri, are you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. From section C, Riddhima and Aditya Anand. Riddhima and Aditya.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Riddhima is present.
Aditya, I think Aditya is also present.
Yes.
From section D, Shweta and Akshita.
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Okay. Both Shweta and Akshita are present. From section E, I think Kunal and one another. So what is the name? Let me check.
Abhay, Kunal and Abhay, ma'am.
Kunal,
Both
yes,
are present.
Yeah, Kunal and Abhay. Kunal and Abhay both are present.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there is 5 groups and 5 groups are formed according to section wise. It is clear? The group is formed according to section wise. So that you have to collaborate with, for the answer you can collaborate with only your section. And I am giving you the 45 seconds to give the answer. As you know that the question, this is based on the C.V. Raman Science Day. So the question related to the previously, as I discussed with you, that question is based on the C.V. Raman effect or C.V. Raman experiment, science and technology, latest science and technology, etc. So all of you, whenever you answer, you please, in that condition, you will open your video and audio so that I can record it properly. And now I am going to start the quiz. So first relax, I will start it from section A. So the rules are clear. From section A, Amisha and Tejas, they can contact to each other and they can give the answer jointly or separately through by opening their mic or through chat, whatever they are feel comfortable. Abhay is coming. Abhay is again waiting. Who is this Abhay? Okay, let me join him first.
Abhay is from my section, section E.
Section, yeah.
He's a
Abhay
participant.
Yeah, Abhay is participant. Okay. So all the participants are present? All the participants are present?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Can I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first round question, the first question I am going to ask it from the section A. This question is for you, Amisha and Tejas. When did C.V. Raman receive Nobel Prize? Your time starts. When did C.V. Raman?
1930.
Okay, 1930 is the correct answer. Okay. Okay, so you got the 5 marks. For each question, there is 5 marks. Section B. You have to give me the answer. For which discovery C.V. Raman got the Nobel Prize? Eliza and Gauri. For which?
Ma'am, the Raman effect. Raman effect.
Okay, good. The Raman effect. Section C. I think the questions are going very easy. Section C. Who established the Indian Academy of Science in 1934?
C.V. Raman.
Yes, the correct answer is C.V. Raman. Good, very good. Section D. When did C.V. Raman was awarded the Bharat Ratan, the highest civilian award in India? Section D.
1954.
Yeah, 1954. Yes, 1954 is the correct answer. Okay. And this last question is for section E. In which year C.V. Raman is elected as an Indian FRS? So you can say that Indian Fellow Royal Society. In which year Dr. C.V. Raman elected an Indian FRS? Yes?
Abhay, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, Kunal.
Then, do you know the answer?
1 minute.
Options are 1930, 1924, 1947 and 1925.
1947, ma'am.
1947, 1924. 1947 was C.V. Raman. Like, nice. No, it's not the actually 1947 is the wrong answer. The correct answer is 1924. So this is your first round. After the first round, section A got the 5 marks. Section B also got the 5 marks. Section C got the 5 marks and section D got the 5 marks. Now the second round I am going to start. In second round again the questions are from the C.V. Raman and but it will be a little bit tougher round section. Not tougher section but it will be a bit different section. Section A, you have to give me the answer. Raman effect of scattering is based on which microparticles? Raman effect of scattering is based on which microparticles? Amisha and Tejas. Amisha and Tejas.
Yes, ma'am.
Raman effect of scattering is based on which microparticles?
Ma'am, inelastic light?
No. Which microparticles? Listen question carefully. I am talking about the microparticle.
Next.
Your time is almost up to the finish. The question passes to the next group. Anyone from the groups B, C, D, E?
Photons.
Good. Which
Group
group?
C. Group C.
Group C. So group C will get the additional 2 marks. Okay, from this time I will shift you to the A to B and B to C and so on. So now the question from section B. Section B, listen your question very carefully. Your time limit is 30 seconds. Within the 30 seconds, you have to give the answer. Which of the following cannot conserve during the Raman scattering? Total energy, total momentum, kinetic energy, and electronic energy. Your time starts now.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the
Which
question?
of the following cannot conserve during the Raman scattering? Total energy, total momentum, kinetic energy, or electronic energy?
Ma'am, kinetic energy?
Yeah, kinetic energy is the correct answer. Good. Section B, in second round, you got the 5 marks. Section C. This question is for you. How many degree of freedom? Wait. Yes. Okay. How many degree of freedom does a chemical compound of n atoms have? How many degree of freedom does a chemical compound have?
Ma'am, 3 degrees. 3 degrees.
Good. Section D. In Raman spectroscopy, the radiation lies in the which region? In Raman spectroscopy, the radiation lies in which region? Section
Ma'am,
D.
visible region
Yeah,
for the low infrared.
Yeah. Correct answer. Visible region. Who give the answer? Akshita, you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Correct answer. Your answer is correct. That is for the visible region. Correct answer. Next question is for section E. Section E, you have to tell me the Raman shift generally lies between. You have to tell me the range of Raman shift. Section E. Aditya and Kunal.
I'm not Aditya.
Okay, sorry. Abha, it's Abhay.
Ma'am, is there any option?
Yeah, option 100 to 1000 per centimeter, 100 to 2000 per centimeter, 100 to 3000 per centimeter, and 100 to 4000 per centimeter.
Ma'am, 100 to 4000 per centimeter.
Correct. Your guess correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So after the completion of second round, section A has got the 5 marks, section B got the 10 marks, section C got the 12 marks, and section D got the 10 marks, and section E got the 5 marks after the completion of second round. Now we are going to start our third round. In this third round, some questions are from the general science, or you can say that in your day-to-day science. So you have to give me the answer first. I am going to the start this question section again from the section A. Section A, this question is for you. Section A, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Which country has the most cases of COVID-19 up to now? Which country has most cases of COVID-19 up to now?
United States.
Yes, United States is the correct answer. Very good, Tejas. Section B. This question is for you. Which of the most viewed video on the YouTube up to now? Which is the most viewed video on YouTube up to now?
Ma'am, baby shark dance.
No, I am going to tell you the answer. Baby Shark Dance, Sugar, Gangnam Style, and Despacito.
Baby shark dance. Yes, ma'am, baby shark dance.
Baby Shark Dance is not the correct answer. Despacito is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. Section C, this question is for you. What color is McDonald's logo? What?
Yellow, red.
Ma'am, yellow and red. Color yellow.
Good. Yellow is the correct answer. Section C, yellow is the correct answer. Section D, this question is for you. Who is the founder of Facebook? Who is the founder of Facebook? Section D. Who is the founder of Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes, correct answer is Mark Zuckerberg. And question E, section E, this question is for you. You have to tell me what is not a primary color. What is not a primary color? Green, red, yellow, and blue. Section E.
Ma'am, green.
Yeah, green is the correct answer. Very good. After the finishing of third round, section A at 15 marks, section B at 20 marks, section C, your marks is how much?
Ma'am, 22.
22, yes, 5 marks, I forgot some, it is 22. Section D is again 20 marks, and section E is up to 15 marks. Now I am going to start the fourth and the final round. This is your final round. After that, the quiz will be over. So this is your fourth and final round. In this round, again, you have to give some questions from the higher Raman effect. This question is for section A. For a particular vibrational mode to appear in the Raman spectrum must change frequency of radiation, intensity of radiation, molecules shape, molecules polarability.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, for a particular vibrational mode to appear in the Raman spectrum, what must change? Frequency of radiation, intensity of radiation, molecules shape, molecules polarizability.
Ma'am, molecules change?
No, the molecules change is the wrong answer.
Can
Ma'am,
answer.
next group can answer.
Ma'am, section
No,
B.
no one can answer. This question is not for the pass. It is the final round. This question will not pass to the any group. Section A acquired the 0 marks. Now this question is for section B. Section B you have to answer. Phase space is a, according to Raman spectroscopy, phase space is a 3-dimensional space, 4-dimensional space, 5-dimensional space or 6-dimensional space. Section
Ma'am,
B.
please repeat once more.
Phase,
Ma'am, please repeat once
yeah,
more.
I'm going to repeat. Phase space is a 3-dimensional space, 4-dimensional space, 5-dimensional space or 6-dimensional space. Phase space is a 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional space, 4-dimensional space, 6-dimensional space. Waiting for your answer, section B.
Aliza? Yes. Do you know it? Ma'am, can you please repeat the options once again?
No, we are not having that much time. I'm just going to
Ma'am,
repeat 3-dimensional.
three-dimensional.
No,
Ma'am,
wrong
three-dimensional.
answer. The correct answer is 6-dimensional. It is 6-dimensional space. This question is for section C. Maxwell-Boltzmann law is for the distinguishable particle, indistinguishable particle, particle with half integral spin, particle with integral spin.
Ma'am, can you repeat the options?
Yes, Maxwell-Boltzmann law is for the distinguishable particle, indistinguishable particle, particle with half integral spin, particle with integral spin.
Ma'am, option A.
No, option A is the wrong answer. Indistinguishable particle. Option B is the correct answer. In this round, section C also got the 0 marks. Now, this question goes for the section D. The density of molecule is maximum at which speed? VRMS, velocity at root mean square. VP, velocity of most probable speed. V mean, velocity at mean. And V instant, velocity instantaneous. Section D.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question?
The density of molecules is maximum at which speed? The density of molecule is maximum at which speed? VRMS, VP, V mean, V instantaneous.
VRMS.
No, VRMS is the wrong answer. So section D, you also acquired 0 marks in the 4th round. Now the question is for section E. Section is there is a chance for a winner. I think you already got the 20 marks or 15 marks.
15.
Ma'am, 15.
No. So the question is, what would be the most probable velocity for one oxygen molecules at 300 K? What would be the most probable velocity for one oxygen molecule at 300 K?
Ma'am, if you don't mind,
per
can you
second.
please repeat the question again?
Yes.
Because my connection was missing.
Okay, what would be the most probable velocity for one oxygen molecule at 300 Kelvin at 300 K? 612.
Ma'am, can you tell the?
Yeah, I'm going
Yes,
to do the
ma'am.
option.
It is the right. It is the right answer. 612.
No, 612 is not the.
612.
No. 714 is the right answer. Why you are in so hurry? I'm giving you the option. Anyway, The final round of quiz is last at the sum up position. So according to after the 4 round, the marks are as follow. For section A acquires the 15 marks, while section B acquires the, I think, 10 marks. Section C acquires the 22 marks. Section D acquires the 20 marks, and section E acquires the 15 marks. Is your mark distribution
Ma'am?
clear? Yes.
Ma'am, section B, how much?
Section B 10 marks, I think.
No, ma'am. Only 2 questions we have given wrong.
So that is your 15 marks. I think I forget to write your 1 marks. Okay, so this is your 15 marks. So section A 15.
Ma'am, if you don't mind, can we have one more round?
No. Section A 15, section B 15, section C 20, 22, section D 20, and section E 15. So section C is the winner, first winner, and section D is the second winner. Is it clear?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks everyone for participating. Very, very thank you.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
ma'am.
then start.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, then everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have a nice day.
Thank
Good
you.
night,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good night.